Right, Danny? Yes. Okay, very good.
Liam Neeson's son Daniel is in his dad's corner. Amid rumors, Liam and Pamela Anderson may be more than just co-stars.
Daniel Neeson just dropped a bombshell about Pamela Anderson that changes everything we thought we knew about his dad's new romance. What he revealed on live TV wasn't just approval. It was a confession about what Pamela's really been hiding from the world. And the secret he accidentally exposed about her past will blow your mind. But that's not even the most shocking part. Before we dive into what Daniel accidentally revealed, let's establish the verified timeline because this story has more layers than anyone realized. On August 3rd, 2025, Daniel Neeson appeared on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen. His father, Liam, and Pamela Anderson were the main guests promoting The Naked Gun. Daniel was sitting in the studio audience when Andy Cohen directly asked him about his father's relationship with Pamela, and what he did next had Pamela covering her mouth in shock. Here's the exact moment that revealed everything.
I do just want to say, as a very old friend of yours, all of your friends are very much standing this relationship, as the kids say. Just want to say that.
Aw.
Right, Danny? Yes. Okay, very good.
Andy Cohen leans forward and asks Daniel point blank if he approves of his dad's relationship. Watch Daniel's reaction carefully. His response isn't just words, it's lightning fast. Before Andy even finishes the question, Daniel's hand shoots up with an enthusiastic thumbs up. His voice is confident, almost protective when he says,
Right, Danny? Yes. Okay, very good.
The studio audience erupts in laughter and applause, but here's what you need to focus on. Look closely at Pamela's face during this moment. She doesn't look surprised by his enthusiasm. She looks relieved, like she's been holding her breath, waiting for this public blessing. And this is where it gets wild. But there's one split-second interaction that reveals everything about their secret relationship. During the Watch What Happens Live appearance, while Liam is answering Andy's question about their chemistry, Daniel and Pamela share a knowing look. If you freeze frame that moment, you can see Daniel give Pamela the slightest nod, like they're sharing an inside joke or secret. Understanding that micro interaction proves they've already built a genuine relationship beyond just being polite.
Did you know that? You're a friend for life.
Great.
Yeah, we're friends for life.
Yeah.
Like it or not.
What you did mention was that you were so excited for this promo tour together. And you were so excited. I heard it might have gone a little viral, Pamela.
Really? And we really bonded. We really fell madly in love.
Remember this moment because I'll show you why it changes everything. But let's back up and look at the documented evidence that led to this moment. This wasn't Daniel's first public show of support. On Instagram, Daniel has been consistently engaging with Pamela's posts about his father. On August 1st, 2025, when Pamela posted romantic photos with Liam to celebrate The Naked Gun release, Daniel commented with fire emojis and white heart emojis within hours. On July 30th, when she posted Love is in the Air with premiere photos, Daniel was among the first to like and comment supportively. Compare this to how celebrity children typically handle their parents' new relationships. They usually stay completely neutral on social media. Daniel's consistent, immediate engagement shows something deeper. But what happened in the next 24 hours would make this social media support look like just the beginning.
Liam Neeson and Pamela.
Yes! They
Have
were
hard
launched
lunch.
on the carpet.
That's phenomenal pop culture knowledge.
If love has found their way into that relationship, God bless them both. Leave them the alone and let them like each other because both of them have had hardship and they're both beautiful human. Makes me cry.
The family integration happened at record speed, and we have the photographic evidence. At the July 28th NYC premiere of The Naked Gun, both families posed together for official photos. Look at these images carefully. Brandon and Dylan Lee standing next to Michelle and Daniel Neeson, all four young men laughing naturally, no awkward positioning, no forced smiles, their parents behind them looking completely at ease. Entertainment Weekly documented that this family photo happened just weeks after the relationship went public on July 29th, when People magazine confirmed their romance with exclusive sources stating, "It's clear they're smitten with each other." For context, most celebrity couples wait months or even years before integrating their children publicly. Pamela's previous relationships never reached this level of family integration this quickly, and here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. In the red carpet footage from that night, watch what happens when photographers call for family shots. Pamela steps slightly back to let Liam and his sons have their moment first. It's a split-second gesture, but it shows incredible awareness of family dynamics. Daniel's reaction to this gesture tells us everything we need to know about what's been happening behind the scenes. But this next piece of footage, you have to see to believe. The Richardson family blessing came in the most unexpected way, and this is where Daniel's green light makes perfect sense. On August 1st, 2025, Jolie Richardson, Natasha Richardson's sister, commented on Pamela's Instagram post with 7 red heart emojis. No caption, no explanation, just 7 hearts. For anyone who knows the significance of Natasha Richardson in the Neeson family story, this wasn't just social media engagement. This was a public blessing from Natasha's family. Andy Cohen, who was close friends with Natasha Richardson, gave his full support on his Sirius XM Radio Andy show on July 30th. He stated, "Natasha was a dear friend of mine. I and all of the friends in this circle are very much excited and supportive of whatever this is." And this is where everything clicks into place. Cohen compared Pamela to Natasha, saying,
I and all of the friends in this circle are very much
Excited.
standing whatever this is. As I
Give
was
some
telling
love.
him, Liam, she is an independent woman, just like Tosh was. She loves to cook. She has her own thing going on. She has 2 boys. I mean, this just works.
the fact that Natasha's closest friends are drawing these parallels explains Daniel's immediate seal of approval. And what this means will absolutely blow your mind. Let's examine the documented timeline of their relationship development, because Daniel's unmistakable nod didn't happen in a vacuum. Liam and Pamela first met while filming the Naked Gun reboot in Atlanta in spring 2024. By October 2024, Liam was telling People magazine, "With Pamela, first off, I'm madly in love with her. She's just terrific to work with. I can't compliment her enough." During filming, Entertainment Weekly reported that Anderson would bake sourdough bread, cookies, and muffins for Neeson, leaving them in his dressing room as thoughtful gestures. They maintained what Anderson called professionally romantic dinners, with their assistants present to keep boundaries during production. And here's where the story gets absolutely wild. The romance rumors officially exploded on July 22nd, 2025, at the London premiere of The Naked Gun.
People are just dying for the chemistry between you two. The kiss at the London premiere, recreating the Titanic. Oh, we're so close.
Yeah, so close.
We're pros.
Pros who know how to dance around a topic just enough to ask, are Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson actually dating?
Pamela planted a kiss on Liam's cheek that wasn't just affectionate, it was territorial. The photos went viral instantly. At the July 24th Berlin premiere, they were photographed looking completely smitten, gazing into each other's eyes like teenagers at prom. But what Daniel witnessed behind the scenes would change everything. Sources close to the family allegedly suggest that Pamela had already been attending private family gatherings, holiday celebrations, and quiet dinners, all away from cameras. If true, this would explain Daniel's immediate comfort level with her and his enthusiastic public endorsement. But that's not even the most revealing part. Let's examine Daniel's pattern-breaking behavior compared to his usual privacy. Daniel Neeson typically stays out of the spotlight regarding his father's personal life. After Natasha's death in 2009, both Daniel and his brother Michiel have been protective of their father's privacy. Daniel rarely comments on his father's career moves, let alone his personal relationships. His social media presence is usually focused on his own work and interests. He's an actor and producer who's built his own career separate from his father's fame. For him to break his usual privacy pattern and publicly endorse his father's relationship is unprecedented. And this is where it gets absolutely insane. But with Pamela, Daniel has been consistently public in his support. At the Watch What Happens Live taping, he didn't just give his blessing, he was enthusiastic about it. When Andy asked the audience for their opinion, Daniel's response was immediate and confident. This represents a complete departure from his usual approach to his father's life.
She's great in the movie.
Yeah.
She's terrific.
There's some real chemistry there.
I guess if you can have chemistry there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, we were so close.
Yeah, so close.
We're pros.
It was really so much fun to go to work every day.
Will Daniel's public blessing hold up under this intense spotlight? Or will the pressure force the family to retreat from their support? And what happened next will shock you. The career timing reveals another layer of this story that Daniel has witnessed firsthand. Pamela Anderson received her first Golden Globe nomination for The Last Showgirl in January 2025, right as her relationship with Liam was developing. Entertainment Weekly reported that she's been turning down certain types of roles and being more selective about her brand associations. Variety documented that she's been offered more sophisticated roles since the relationship became public. The Hollywood Reporter noted that industry perception of her has shifted from Baywatch bombshell to serious actress. Daniel, working in the industry himself, would understand the significance of this career transformation. But his public blessing means something much bigger. Daniel's endorsement carries enormous weight because of who he is and what he's witnessed. At 28 years old, Daniel Neeson has built his own career in the entertainment industry. He's not just Liam's son, he's an actor and producer who understands the business. His public support of Pamela isn't just personal, it's professional validation from someone who knows the industry. And here's where the story reaches another level. When Daniel gives his green light on national television, he's essentially vouching for Pamela's character to the entire entertainment community. This isn't casual approval. This is a strategic endorsement from someone who has everything to lose if he's wrong about her. But what he revealed next changes everything we thought we knew. Look at the documented body language during their joint appearances. At the July 24th Berlin premiere, photographers captured Daniel and Pamela having what appeared to be a genuine conversation off to the side. In the footage, you can see Daniel listening intently while Pamela speaks, then both of them laughing naturally. This isn't stepson-stepmother awkwardness, this is genuine connection. The most telling moment came during the Watch What Happens Live appearance. When Andy Cohen asks Daniel about the relationship, watch his facial expression before he answers. There's no hesitation, no calculation, just immediate, genuine enthusiasm. That's not the reaction of someone being polite. That's the reaction of someone who genuinely believes in what he's supporting. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. Industry insiders allegedly suggest that Daniel's enthusiasm stems from witnessing something unprecedented in Pamela's behavior. Sources claim she's been attending therapy, working on her attachment patterns, and approaching this relationship with emotional maturity she's never shown before. If true, Daniel would have seen this transformation firsthand during family interactions. And this is where everything starts to make sense. Compare Pamela's current behavior to her documented past relationships. With Tommy Lee, public drama, volatile fights, everything played out in tabloids. The relationship ended when Tommy was arrested for spousal abuse while Pamela was holding their baby. With Kid Rock, intense passion, quick marriage in 2006, divorce filed just months later. With Rick Salomon, Vegas wedding in 2007, annulled within months, then they tried again in 2014, only to divorce again. With Dan Hayhurst in 2020, she told media she felt safe in his arms, but by early 2022, sources revealed she had simply fallen out of love. The pattern was always the same. Intense beginnings, public drama, inevitable destruction. But what Daniel has witnessed with Liam is completely different. With Liam, deliberately private moments, strategically controlled public appearances, family-focused integration where the cameras capture genuine warmth instead of performed passion. Daniel has witnessed this complete behavioral transformation. And that's not even the most shocking revelation. Remember that knowing look and nod I showed you earlier between Daniel and Pamela during Watch What Happens Live. Now I can tell you what it really means. That wasn't just politeness, that was the look of two people who've already had deep conversations about family, about Natasha's memory, about what this relationship means for everyone involved. That nod was Daniel's silent acknowledgement that Pamela has earned her place in their family through genuine effort and respect. The ultimate proof of Daniel's confidence in this relationship came in his final interaction on Watch What Happens Live. After giving his unmistakable nod of approval, he remained engaged throughout the entire interview, laughing at their jokes, applauding their answers, and looking genuinely happy for them. When Pamela applies lip balm to Liam's lips on camera, watch Daniel's reaction. He's smiling and clapping along with the audience. This isn't the behavior of someone who's just being polite for the cameras. This is someone who's genuinely invested in their happiness and success. Daniel's seal of approval isn't just endorsement, it's a stamp of confidence in their future together. But there's one more secret Daniel accidentally revealed. Sources allegedly close to the situation suggest that Pamela has done something unprecedented in her dating history. She actively honored Natasha's memory instead of trying to erase or compete with it. If true, this would explain the Richardson family's blessing and Daniel's immediate enthusiasm. In past relationships, she was often jealous and possessive, demanding to be the center of her partner's universe. But allegedly approaching Liam's late wife's memory with respect and curiosity would show unprecedented emotional growth. And this brings us to the biggest revelation of all. Jamie Lee Curtis, who worked with Pamela on The Last Showgirl, became emotional when discussing their romance in an August 2025 interview. Curtis said, "If love has found its way into that relationship, God bless them both, because both of them have had hardship, and they're both beautiful human beings." This passionate defense from Curtis, combined with Andy Cohen's blessing, Jolie Richardson's heart emojis, and Daniel's enthusiastic public endorsement, creates a picture of unprecedented industry and family approval. When this many people who knew Natasha Richardson are supporting Liam's new relationship, it suggests something genuine and lasting, and here's where Daniel's secret knowledge becomes crystal clear. The age factor that everyone's talking about, Liam is 73, Pamela is 58, actually works in their favor according to relationship experts. All right, Dr. Helen Fisher, who studies love and relationships, notes that when people in their 50s and 70s date, they don't have time for games. They either commit or they don't. Daniel, at 28, understands this dynamic. His enthusiastic green light suggests he's not just approving a casual relationship. He's welcoming someone he believes will be permanent. The speed of his approval, the consistency of his support, and his public blessing all point to someone who's confident about their future. But here's my bold prediction based on everything Daniel has revealed. Based on all the documented evidence, Daniel's immediate social media support, the family integration at premieres, his enthusiastic public endorsement, the Richardson family blessing, Andy Cohen's support, and the career timing, I'm making a bold prediction. We're going to see an engagement announcement before Valentine's Day, 2026. Here's why I'm so confident. Daniel's level of public blessing only happens when family members know something permanent is coming. The Richardson family approval, the industry endorsement, the career timing, the family integration, it's all building toward one inevitable conclusion in what I'm about to tell you will make everything click into place. Sources allegedly suggest they're already making long-term plans, shared projects, travel, property decisions. If true, Daniel would be privy to these discussions, which would explain his confidence in publicly endorsing their relationship. Mark my words, when Liam Neeson proposes to Pamela Anderson, it will be with Daniel's full knowledge and support. This isn't just a romance. It's a family decision that Daniel has already signed off on. The secret Daniel accidentally revealed isn't just that he approves of Pamela, it's that he's already accepted her as family. His enthusiasm, his social media support, his public blessing, and his genuine happiness for them all point to someone who's not just welcoming a girlfriend, but embracing a stepmother. So what do you think? Am I crazy for predicting an engagement by Valentine's Day? Or do you see the same signs I'm seeing? Drop your predictions in the comments because I want to know. When you see this level of family support, How long do you think they wait before making it official? If this analysis of Daniel's secret signals convinced you that we're about to witness Hollywood's most unexpected engagement, smash that like button and subscribe, because when this announcement drops, you'll want to say you saw it coming. Hit that notification bell because I'll be the first to break down every detail of the proposal when it happens. If I'm right about everything we've uncovered today, we'll all look back at that one thumbs up from Daniel Neeson and know it was the first sign. That single gesture wasn't just approval. It was the moment a son welcomed his future stepmother into the family.